Hi there, Kay Sanders here, your intuitive business coach, helping you turn your passion into a successful and thriving business. Now, in today's daily insight, I would like to talk to you about how to get through one of them days. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you've woken up before and all you just want to do is pull that blanket back over your head and not get up, right? Maybe you just wake up, you're just already so frustrated, cranky, and things simply don't go so well. Maybe your coffee maker doesn't work really well and you need your coffee in the morning and you just feel totally blah, right? And you might not even want to do any work and just everyone and everything just kind of gets on your nerves and that totally pisses you off. Let me tell you, it's okay to have those days. Even as us entrepreneurs who have to work, a lot, it is okay to have those days. Now, because those emotions that are coming up, whatever emotions, feelings, thoughts, or even memories, that might come up from the past for you, they come up for a reason. Now, I'm not saying, sit there and dwell on them and oh my God, I'm having a bad day. No, what you want to do is you want to not notice them, acknowledge that those feelings are there, and then just allow yourself to let them go, let them pass through because they are coming up for a reason. Now, I would not suggest to make yourself feel happy or ignore the bad feelings that you're having or the emotions that are coming up because that would not be very productive because then you're really just pushing everything down, ignoring it no, nothing is wrong and I'm just going to keep working, I'm going to keep going, and you're going to be so frustrated, but you're going to keep going because you have to, right? Or you're going to try to make yourself feel better. And then your vibration is all yucky and then nothing is working out for you, and then you might even have miscommunication. All kind of stuff can happen at that point. I'm pretty sure you can resonate with me. I know I've had those days where I was trying to make myself feel better and I had to finish a project and then nothing really worked out so well. But just know everything that's coming up whenever you have those bad days, whatever emotions, whatever comes up for you, it comes up for a reason. Now, at that point, you have a choice to release them and let them go. Because like I said, your subconscious mind is bringing that stuff up for a reason. So those quote unquote bad days, they're really just, I like to see them as in a way of cleanse days. I mean, if you're thinking about, if you've ever done some kind of cleanse, you're taking some supplements to do a cleanse, and then, you're just feeling very icky because all kind of stuff is being released. Well, those bad days, I like to see them as cleanse days as well because everything that's coming up, it's all that yuckiness that you really don't need anymore. It's the self-doubt, the limiting beliefs, and all these things. And I mean, if you think about it, think back at the last bad day that you had. Usually your, the thoughts, they're very limiting, very negative, right? And it's kind of like a cleanse day where you can then let go of that. Really look at the bigger picture. Is it really true? Is it really true that, you can't do this or whatever? Whatever thoughts come up, you want to look at it is it really true? And just let it go. See it as your cleanse day. Now, some of the practices that you can do is to help you, manage through those days. I like to meditate. I mean, this morning I did a meditation because my day started out a little, don't want to get up. It's Sunday. I really don't want to get up and do anything. But, I started my meditation, and then I also like to do gratitude, just thinking about a couple of things. And I know when you have a bad day, it's very difficult to get into gratitude, but that's the best time to focus on gratitude. Think about what can you be grateful for? What, maybe that the weather is nice, be grateful for that you have food on the table. Whatever it is, just find even the small things that you actually did get out of bed, that you have a nice comfortable bed that you're laying in every single night. So just get into gratitude. You might also want to shift your state, like Tony Robbins always talks about. Because if you think about when you're in a bad mood, you're all slumpy and everything, and you're just not breathing right. So what you can do is sit up straight, put your shoulders back, back straight, take a couple of deep breaths, that also, and put a smile on, even though it might be a little crooked, I really don't feel like it, but give it a try, just put on a smile. You might also want to write out, all the stuff that's coming up for you. Write it in your journal. Let it all out. I mean, use whatever cuss words you want to use. I mean, that's for your time to just let it out because you want to release it. You don't want to hold it in no more. Like I said, this is more so like a cleanse day. So let it all out. You can also do the write and burn exercise, where you not just write it in your journal, but you write everything out and then you burn it. And as you see the papers, going into ashes, burning into ashes, you're setting that intention that you're going to release it. You're going to release it into the universe, the divine source, whatever you want to call it. But you're just releasing it. You're letting it go, right? You want to let it go. All the crap, you want to let it go. And you also might just want to take some time to yourself. Do something that brings you joy. Sit outside if that's what you like. Go for a walk, go for a swim, hike, whatever. Just maybe go outside and take some, fresh air and do something that brings you joy. But like I said, you don't want to ignore the feelings that come up. So don't just go outside, do something to distract you. You really want to acknowledge what's coming up, because then you have a choice to let it go. So don't ignore the feelings, but also don't dwell on them. Acknowledge them, then let them go. Or also, you don't just want to obsess about them either. Like I said, acknowledge them, then let them go, right? Let them go. Just like when you're doing a cleanse day, you want to let it go. So don't resist, because you just want to be in the flow. Because if you are just letting the stuff come up, you're acknowledging it and letting it go, you are going to get back into the flow. Because like I mentioned, it's coming up. It's because whatever comes up for you is to your highest and greatest good. So you just want to let it go. Let it go, right? And if you really have such a bad day where you just say, screw everyone, on those days, you might just want to, allow yourself to take a nap. Go somewhere and just simply unplug. Take the day off if you have to. But really, gift yourself the time. And I didn't say give, I say gift, like as a present. But gift yourself the time to work through and release whatever comes up. And then you can go back to work, all refreshed, re-energized, and ready to conquer the world, right? So just know that it is okay to have a bad day. See them as cleanse days. Cleanse days of letting go of all the stuff that you no longer need. That's no longer serving you no more, right? So it's happening for a reason, so let it all go. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. If today you're having a bad day, I hope this was, good timing for you. So take the day off. If not, still, take some time to yourself and, just, also pat yourself on the back for, being out there every single day, doing what you're meant to do, and stepping into your purpose. Okay, so I'm super grateful that you're here, that you're listening. And I'll see you next time in the Daily Insights episode. Have an amazingly abundant and successful day.